Rob Reiner at 77, the rise, the classics, and the controversy. He's been called a meathead, he's been called a genius, and at 77, Rob Reiner is finally impossible to ignore, for better or worse. Born in the Bronx in 1947, Rob grew up in one of Hollywood's most creative households. His father was Carl Reiner, the legendary comedian behind The Dick Van Dyke Show, so it was no surprise that Rob caught the entertainment bug early. After studying film at UCLA, he landed small TV roles before scoring the part that would make him a household name, Michael Meathead Stivic on All in the Family. The show was groundbreaking. It tackled racism, feminism, the Vietnam War, and abortion at a time when TV simply didn't go there. Rob played the liberal son-in-law constantly clashing with his conservative father-in-law, Archie Bunker. It became the most-watched show on television for years, and Rob walked away with 2 Emmy Awards. But he didn't want to just act, he wanted to direct, and when he did, he was unstoppable. In 1984, he gave us This Is Spinal Tap, still considered the greatest mockumentary ever made. Then came Stand By Me, a coming-of-age masterpiece. Then The Princess Bride, a fantasy classic that generations have grown up quoting. Then When Harry Met Sally, one of the greatest romantic comedies ever put on film. Then Misery, a terrifying Stephen King thriller that won Kathy Bates an Oscar. And then A Few Good Men, a courtroom drama with one of the most iconic lines in movie history that grossed over $100 million. From the mid-80s to the early 90s, Rob Reiner could simply do no wrong. Then something shifted. His 1994 family comedy, North, was a critical disaster. Roger Ebert famously said he hated it. And while Rob bounced back with a few solid films like The American President and The Bucket List, he never quite recaptured his golden era magic. Most of his movies since A Few Good Men have been forgettable, safe, uninspired, and rarely cracking $50 million at the box office. At the same time, Rob became louder about his politics. He produced political documentaries, appeared constantly on news panels, and co-founded a group investigating Russian interference in U.S. elections. He even has a podcast diving deep into JFK conspiracy theories. For his supporters, he's a passionate activist. For his critics, he became the guy who cared more about politics than filmmaking. Fox News brought back the Meathead nickname. South Park turned him into a character. The Hollywood powerhouse became a political lightning rod. So what happened to Rob Reiner? The talent never disappeared, the ambition never faded, but somewhere between the classics and the controversies, the magic got lost. At 77, he's still speaking his mind, loudly and without apology. Whether you love him or can't stand him, one thing is undeniable. Rob Reiner left his mark on Hollywood forever.